Today, we're going to be looking at the subreddit r/AmIOverreacting and judging whether these strangers on the internet are overreacting or not. Am I overreacting? Was this an overreaction about me ordering DoorDash while babysitting? Hey, our ring just showed someone at the door was delivering something. Yes, I didn't eat dinner, so I ordered DoorDash. Okay, we'll talk when we get home, but I'm really concerned that you would do that without asking first. I would never be okay with a stranger coming to the door while my kids are sleeping. I really wish you would ask me before doing that. I don't think that's... I mean, there's another slide, but it's basically just the same thing, like a little back and forth. I don't think that's an overreaction from this person. I don't know why you've posted this on the subreddit. They've literally just said, oh yeah, can you please not do that in future? I wish you would have asked me first. It's not an overreaction at all. Am I overreacting? Boyfriend said I overreacted when I refused to eat this fully cooked chicken. That's medium rare. That's not even medium rare. That's blue. What the What did he cook? Did he cook this on a radiator? Who thinks that's fully cooked? There's something wrong with your boyfriend. I wouldn't even eat the rest of the stuff on the plate. You're brave for eating that corn considering it was next to this. Yeah, you're definitely not overreacting. Got the gavel, by the way, in case you were wondering what that noise was. Am I overreacting? Boss contacted me 21F regarding bikini pictures I posted online. Hi, I see your schedule for 4 p.m. shift. We need to talk once you get here. Hello, yes, I'll be in at 4 p.m. Is something wrong? No, but your pictures online, I don't want my employees putting their bodies online. You're not their dad. What the fuck? I don't want my employees putting their bodies online in bikinis. This looks bad for the biz. What the fuck are you talking about? I didn't know you followed me on Instagram. In any case, my social media has no connection to the only thing attached to it is my name. Yes, but I don't like this. We will talk at 4. I don't like this. And I'm your boss. So you have to do what I say. All right, yes, okay, I will see you then. I don't really know whether... Because you haven't reacted yet. You haven't given a reaction, so I don't know if you're overreacting. So I can't rate you on this one. Because there has been no reaction. Your only reaction so far has been to post it on Reddit. But you're not in the wrong there, if that's what you're asking on Reddit. Am I overreacting for assuming my husband had someone over at our condo after I saw a 120-pound weigh-in when I wasn't there? Fucking hell. Imagine getting caught out. Imagine getting caught out fucking hell, that's so stupid, because the person you're having an affair with decided to weigh themselves on the smart scales. What? Yeah, I don't know. I mean you haven't done anything yet from what I could tell. I read her little message at the bottom here. I read this. You haven't seemed to have had a reaction yet. I think you're just suspicious, which sounds fair. I don't know. I'm gonna say you're probably not overreacting, maybe jumping to conclusions, but I don't know, you're well within your rights to be suspicious here. Am I overreacting? I think my significant other has the worst style ever. Sorry, what the fuck? Are you dating Rumpelstiltskin? I didn't even know they sold shoes like this anymore. Is he going to the fancy dress shop to get his normal clothes? What the fuck are those? So my significant other said they were going shopping for new shoes and sends me this picture. Like, when we first started dating, their style was pretty normal or average, but recently they started purchasing the most outlandish gear. At first I thought they were trying to be funny or something, like buying a silly shirt and wearing it out once to get a couple of laughs, but now this is an ongoing thing. Has anyone else ever been in a situation like this? How should I approach it? I mean, these shoes are out of hand. I never agreed to date a pilgrim. Those are fucking ridiculous. I feel as though, like, you should probably have that discussion with your significant other instead of, like, coming to Reddit. I feel as though coming to Reddit is, like, never a good idea when it's, like, matters of the heart and with your significant other. I feel as though they'd be very upset if they saw you making fun of their lovely new shoes on r/AmIOverreacting. I think you're being a bit of a dick by posting it on Reddit, but yeah, I'm not complaining because it has made me laugh. Those are the fucking ugliest shoes I have ever seen in my life. Christ. I think you're overreacting. Just get him a pair of Air Forces. Am I overreacting? My sister is overfeeding her cat and I said something about it. Just fill up the bowl over the top and then come back and refill it at 12, then again at 8. What? What do you mean over the top? Like the whole bowl full? Yeah, and you want him to eat that much 3 times a day? Yeah, lol. Do you not feed your animals 3 times a day? No. I mean, I've had cats, and like that, you feed them twice a day. What I did was, you feed them the wet food twice a day, and then you give them a little bit of kibble throughout the day. Not 3 fucking full bowls of kibble. No, I feed Stormy 2 times a day and not overflowing the bowl, just a healthy portion. Well, I feed Loki more because he needs more. No, he doesn't. He doesn't need 3 full bowls of kibble. Didn't his vet literally just tell you to put him on a diet, though? Okay, April, I'm not going to argue with you here. Loki is my cat, and I trusted you to feed him while I'm gone. He's going to starve without his 3 giant bowls of kibble. Do you want Loki to starve? All you need to do is feed my cat, not give me advice on how to starve my cat. I am not one of those animal cruelty people because feeding him less would be animal cruelty. No, it wouldn't. It absolutely would not. I'm not trying to tell you what to do with your cat. Sorry. It's just I know you love him so much and he's severely overweight and I don't want him to get hurt more than he has to suffer in life. Okay, well, it's my cat, not yours. You can't even have cats because you're allergic, so you have no idea how much food my cat needs or what any cat needs. I mean, they seem to have a better idea. I don't like your sister. Your sister's annoying and bad at looking after cats. I love you and I'm not trying to piss you off or say you're a bad cat owner or whatever. I'm just saying overfeeding your cat is just as unhealthy as underfeeding it. Putting him on a diet wouldn't be animal cruelty or anything. It would be a service to him and make him live happier and healthier. Oh my god, look at him. He's huge. Yeah, put him on diet. Put that big boy on a diet. My nan had a cat like that, except he was actually even bigger. He was huge. He was fucking huge. I think he was like, how old was he? He was about maybe 6. He was quite young and he went to jump up on a chair and just fucking died midair of a heart attack. Yeah, you got to put your cats on diets because they've only got little hearts. They've only got tiny little hearts. You can't have an obese cat. It will die really young. Yeah, you're not overreacting. Am I overreacting or should I be creeped out by my Tinder dates messages? I, 21F, met this guy, 25M, on Tinder recently and things were going pretty good between us. I thought he was funny and seemed sweet throughout our conversations. We talked frequently and I eventually gave him my number. He recently asked me out on our first date at some fancy restaurant and the date was going very well until he dropped me off at my house. When we got there, he basically tried to invite himself inside by saying that we would continue the date and have a few drinks inside. I was like, what the fuck? Because this was the first date and I don't do that type of stuff. And he was overly pushy about it, which made me uncomfortable and unsure if going on this date was a good idea. I eventually got him to go by saying I was feeling tired and I had to get up early for my morning shift, which wasn't a lie. The next morning I had woken up to these weird ass texts from him early in the morning. It genuinely creeped me out, but I don't know. He said he was drunk, but I still feel weird about the whole thing and I haven't replied back yet because I don't know what to do. Am I just overreacting or is this something to be concerned about? Okay, yeah, 3:42 a.m. Yeah, this guy's hammered. Hey, I was thinking of you all night when I got home. We should go out again. I'm disappointed we couldn't do more during our date. Would love to spend the night with a pretty girl like you. Christ. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty unhappy with how the night ended. I don't know. I don't appreciate your bitchy attitude not letting me in after such a nice night. Yeah, why didn't you let me in? Why didn't you let me hit? We had such a nice night. I took you out for such a nice dinner. If I'd known you weren't gonna give me shit, I wouldn't have wasted my time with you. What the fuck is your problem? I don't appreciate being spoken to in that way, and that was just really uncalled for. If this is how you're gonna act, I don't want to continue talking. Holy shit. I am so sorry for all of that. I got drunk last night and don't remember shit. Please ignore that. I didn't mean a word I said, and don't think of you like that at all. I know you're probably pretty unhappy with me, but I wanted to make things right. How about we go see that movie you told me about so I can make things up to you? Yeah, I don't know. Something tells me she's not gonna take you up on that offer. I mean, I don't know. I don't think you overreacted. You gotta stay safe out there. You gotta stay safe out on these streets. Am I overreacting that my husband texts escorts for fun? No, I don't think so. Wait, I need to read more about this. What the fuck? Went through my husband's messages. I found hella texts to escorts. He claims he found the website and their numbers and texts to waste their time, but he doesn't actually link with them. Of course he doesn't. He said he does it when he's bored. He's making it seem like I'm overreacting for being upset. For the last screenshot, he said he didn't go, but after showing him the messages, he said he only sat in the parking lot. Okay, so he did go to meet up with him. Hey, you available? Not right now. Like, oh, that's a sick prank. Hey, you available? Yeah, we all do that. We all do that for a little bit of fun to mess with prostitutes. We'll send them a hey, you available message when we actually don't want to meet up with them. We all do that. Hey, you good to link? Out calls only. How much? For how long? I don't know what that means. Obviously, he's into hiring prostitutes if he knows what that means. I'm QV. The fuck does that stand? $200 including a $20 gas deposit. Nah, I'm good. Hey, you doing out calls? Hey, man, what's your rates? How much time you trying to spend, love? QV. Again, this fabled length of time. A QV. Can you do 150 or no? Nah, how about 100? Damn, not right now. I get paid on Monday. Hey, mamas. Oh, no. Is this all? Okay, right. I thought it's on Facebook messages. It's on iMessage. Oh, no. I'm here. Okay, I'm coming out right now. Wait, I'm not coming in. No, you are, lol. Okay, bet. I see you. You can park right there. Yeah, you're not overreacting. You should probably leave your husband. Am I overreacting? I think my flatmate might be a serial killer. I mean, maybe you're not. I think if you have a very strong suspicion your flatmate is a serial killer, you're probably, if anything, you're underreacting by putting it on Reddit. I think you should maybe go to the police. Okay, right. There's images attached, and we'll show them in a second, but we'll read what they have to say first. Not posting this off my main account to protect myself. I came home a few hours ago and immediately knew something was off. It smelled like burnt plastic or paper in the kitchen. I'm a bit nosy, so I checked around thinking maybe one of the electronics was short wiring or something. I don't know. I checked everywhere, eventually realizing the smell was the worst in the trash. I found a bunch of burnt note cards. I tried to decipher the two most legible ones, shows what looks like a map. There's two names, Keith or Coif. I think it's probably Keith. It's probably not Coif. And Misha. It clearly says 28-year trophy on the K card, and I think 17-year on the Misha card. My flatmate has been extremely cold and distant the last few months. At first, he was super friendly, but it's been like living with a ghost recently. We aren't friends. I strictly know him via the ad I responded to when looking for this spot. He works at a grocery store. Please tell I'm overreacting here. Okay, this is one of them. It does look a bit serious. I mean, why would you burn a note unless, you know, you got something really damning to hide? Keith was a 28-year-old trophy. I don't know. The thing is, right, I feel as though to be a serial killer, you kind of have to be a bit more intelligent than this. Like, to be able to skirt police, you kind of need to be a bit more intelligent than burning, like, the... thinking you're getting rid of evidence and burning like a tiny bit out of a note, leaving a lot of evidence behind. I don't know. I don't think they're a serial killer. I think you're just misunderstanding something here, and it looks a bit damning because it's like a burnt note and you can't really read a lot of it. Let's see what the comments have to say. Wait, okay, hang on. I can't even read. Someone said that people are dismissing the creepy nature of the note. I can't read that. Oh, okay, right, okay. Misa was something trophy. I loved their eyes. I loved their smile. I love this one a lot. Okay, I didn't read it because it just looked like nonsense to me, but I've read it now. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Again, I kind of stand by my thing of like, I feel as though to be a serial killer, you kind of need to be a bit more cunning and smart in a way to be able to avoid police detection. Keith was a 28-year trophy. He's drawn a street. Okay, right. People are being really dismissive, but that note is chilling. The fact they both call a human a trophy and have a map is very creepy. I will Google missing people from around your area and see if you see anyone whose age is when they went missing and names are the same. Misha isn't a very common name. If there's someone missing in your area by that name, it will probably be easy to find. Or could also be he's hurting people but not killing them, watching Yeah, okay, right. Alright. That's a fair point. Watching stalking or so. I feel as though he's probably stalking these people. Like, he's definitely a weird guy. There's no doubt. I don't think he's killing people, though. He's definitely a weird guy. I feel as though he's probably stalking people. Or people he's dated, but I don't know. Because one of them's like a 28-year-old man and one of them's a 17-year-old girl. I don't know. I feel as though it's not people he's dated. But he's so crazy he considers them trophies rather than people. I don't know, but I wouldn't live there, dude. I'm going to say you're probably not overreacting, but you should maybe take those to the police just to be safe. He's been pursuing me, then sent me a spreadsheet asking to be reimbursed for our dates. Am I overreacting? Okay, right. I'm gonna put this into Photoshop so we can zoom in and analyze these expenses here. Okay, right. How petty is he going? Sigs, $12.08. Is this the tax that it costs? I'm guessing, is that tax? I don't know. Okay, they all seem to be like alcohol or cigarettes or something. Google? What am I buying from Google? Okay, so this number here is like her split of whatever this is. And he says, hate to ask, but could you Venmo or Zelle me some dollars for the last few weeks? I know you got me some stuff, which I'm really appreciative of, and I'm definitely happy to cover most of the things like our date night and drinks and stuff. But you never pay me for the first round of stuff from a few weeks ago, and money's a little tight for me and a source of stress right now with working 2 jobs, etc. I don't know. I don't think there's a problem with him asking for a fair share. Although I'm a chivalrous man. I'm a chivalrous man, and I feel as though if you're the one asking them out on the dates, then you should cover the cost. But that's just Mr. Chivalrous in me. Sure. Okay. I think $100 is fair unless you have any objections. Are you charging me for in between days? I'm charging you $100 for the $500 of stuff we've covered since we started hanging. You never paid me the last time I asked for some money. All right. Maybe we shouldn't go out as much. Lol. I can't tell if you're butthurt. I'm asking for $100. I don't know. I think maybe it's fair. I don't know. I think you're well within your rights to like not want to see him anymore because of this. But I don't know. I don't think there's a problem with asking. I don't think you're over. You haven't really reacted. Like you haven't had a go at him. You've sent the money. So I'm gonna say you haven't overreacted because you didn't have a go at him. Am I overreacting for being hurt? My girlfriend doesn't care about my graduation. In a few days, I'm going to graduate with my BSN. I don't want a big celebration at all, but it's still a big accomplishment for me. I get she wants to think about it all realistically, and we talked about that when she got home. But I feel bad now. I've always congratulated her for her own achievements, and even though we'll still be stretched for time, still be parents, etc., this is a big step in both of our lives. What time do you get home from work tonight? Around 8. Why? I was just wondering if we could like go over some plans. Plans for what? Plans for my graduation. Yeah, sure, but why? What do you mean? What plans do you have for your graduation, lol? I mean, nothing special, of course, but I'm just excited. Once I graduate, so much changes, you know? Yeah, obviously, but not for a long time. Our time eases up a lot, though. Of course, it won't transform our life or whatever, but like we won't be as stressed, and you know that. Not really, to be honest. I still have to work. We still have to watch Dirt all of the time. Honestly, I don't care that much. Oh, that's mean. I don't care that much about your graduation. I'll let you go out with your friends if you... Well, that's so generous. That's so generous that that she'll let you go out with your friends. That's so kind. I'll let you go out with your friends if you want, but I don't think you should be happy at all. I should be what? Sorry, what? But I don't think you should be happy at all. Shut up. What, you're saying I shouldn't be happy after 4 years of work? All I'm saying is that I don't really care. Oh, Matt, this person's horrible. This person's fucking horrible. All I'm saying is that I don't really care that much personally. I'll let you be happy. Lol, I won't stop you. We celebrated your graduation, though. Yeah, we did, but I didn't waste time like you did. You know I want you happy, but we have to be realistic. Like I said, you can celebrate with your friends, but in my opinion, it's nothing special. This person's fucking horrible. What the fuck? Nah, you're not overreacting. That's you're underreacting massively. This person's horrible. Yeah, you're not overreacting at all. Like and subscribe, or I won't come to your graduation.